Hey everybody, Quinn Kitty here. It is February the 2nd, 2018, and Groundhog Day, and today I'm going to be talking about something important, really important actually, is my body. Now don't get too excited because I'm going to be clothed, and to be honest, I feel like I have a pretty amazing body, but the reason for this is because there are certain physical indicators of spinal muscular atrophy that everyone has. And I'm going to be talking about those to raise awareness on those. So say, God forbid, your child has these symptoms, you'll be able to get an idea of what it might be. And I mentioned this in another video, but I'm going to start off with my tongue and the tongue vesiculation, as I mentioned, because my tongue constantly vibrates like this, Yeah, and no matter what I do, I can't stop it. That's permanent. And you'll be able to tell that from when they're a baby. Their tongue will be that, and it's a trait that doctors use a lot of times to identify it. And the next thing I want to talk about is my chest. As you can see, it's hard to see, but it's like a barrel shaped. And it's the right way because I have something called scoliosis, and basically that means that my spine is an S shape, and a lot of people with SMA have it. It's like a companion disease, I feel like, and you can get surgery to correct it, but it's a very painful and very grueling recovery, and I've considered it myself, but by the time it was an option, because I had so many other things wrong with me, I never considered it. My scoliosis had progressed way too much to where even if they did the surgery, it wouldn't be completely straight. Still, I figured it wasn't the best idea, it wasn't worth the hassle. And in a way I kind of like it because it's me, it's my natural body. And that leads me into my arms and fingers and hands, because as you can see, they're bent, and they're permanently bent like this. I can't straighten them out, and I can move my fingers a little, as you can see, like this, but really that's the only movement I have. And people with SMA have this because the muscles and joints contract eventually to a fixed position. And once they're there, you can't fix it, you can't go backwards. But you can delay it if you have a lot of physical therapy, but eventually it'll be there anyway. So it's only prolonging the inevitable. But another thing too is that they're very flimsy. They're like noodles, which is kind of funny because they look like noodles. And also this leads me into my legs. As you can see, my legs are like frog. They call it frog legs, actually. And the reason that my legs are like this is because our hips are naturally dislocated, which sounds kind of painful, but really it isn't, because it's just our biology. And what's actually really painful is if they try to make them straight, that's when it gets really painful. They feel like normal like this, they feel comfortable. And they're also very flimsy as well, and you'll be able to tell this too early on when they're babies, because around 6 months, when they start wanting to straighten out their legs and the parent holds them up and begins the walking process, we won't be able to do that. Our legs will be too flimsy to hold ourselves up, and at first the parent is probably like, why aren't they walking? Is something wrong? And that's when they go in for the muscle biopsies, which is a surgery, a little procedure where they take a piece of muscle from your leg, and that's how they identify officially if you have spinal muscular atrophy. And I still have my scar on my leg from where they did my surgery, And it's kind of cool, I feel, because it's like a memory, like that's one of the starting points of my life. And it's kind of nice to always have that. And that's all the physical traits, and I wanted to discuss that because, some SMA people are ashamed of their body, because it doesn't look normal per se. And I've been guilty of that myself. But in a way, there's no need to be ashamed, because it's important to feel comfortable in your own skin, and naturally we do things to, conform to the natural way a body it should look, or the media says it should look. So, when I'm in my chair, I try to make my legs as straight looking as they can, and I always have my arms up on pads because I can't hold them up. And I always have them together, as you saw, as in a fixed position, like I'm posing. So that way it has some style to it, But yeah, and I feel like not just disabled people do that, I feel like normal people do it that don't have the supermodel physique that the media tells you should have. But really, people that have those type of bodies, it's unrealistic. A lot of times it is unrealistic because they Photoshop it. And if you have expectations that that's how everybody should look, then that's just not real. That's just not life. And, I feel like not just disabled people, but everybody should, be more comfortable with who they are physically, because even people that body shame other people don't have the perfect physique themselves, so we each have our own natural looking body, and it's a body that we were given, and it's a body that we work with, and that's the main message that I wanted to do with this video. So I think I'm going to be closing it out there, but before I do, I wanted to mention an idea I had, and be sure to share this video and comment, because I have a question. Is that if y'all want me to, be sure to comment. I will take a picture without my shirt, so you can see what my chest looks like contorted and everything. And don't say no just because you think it's gonna embarrass me, because really I'm not embarrassed. It's who I am, and who knows, you might actually enjoy it a little bit. But yeah, so be sure to share it and comment, and I will post that picture if y'all want me to. So thank you for watching. This has been Quentin Kennedy rolling out. See you next time.